What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Honestly, another perfect morning here in Marbella. Blue skies, palm trees for days. We got a special guest that we're about to go meet up with right now. What is going on, my guy? The homie Josh Mooney here.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you. Bro, you got the perfect spot. You've got the beach, you've got the IO gym, you've got everything here. I did an amateur move by booking back there, that's for sure.
We're gonna get started with a little podcast. I know I've been wildly inconsistent with the podcast, but we got some legends here in Marbella, so we gotta take advantage of that. Set up a little makeshift studio here at the Airbnb. I grabbed a couple of the chairs from out there. Boom, boom. The TV is removed out of there. We replaced it with some vases or some vases. It's a nice chill vibe.
You improvise, bro. You've done it really well. You've done it. I'm impressed.
And he keeps talking into the mic.
This isn't even on. I'm speaking to you.
It's good practice, though. Do you bounce from relationship to relationship?
I could write a whole book on what not to do.
Let's talk about it. Talk a little bit about business.
We kind of literally winged our way to 7 figures.
If you were starting back from zero today, what would you be focused on?
The opportunities are endless, but you've just got to get busy.
I'd rather not get rich quick ever.
Because you're not going to find your passion like this. It's usually you just do something over and over again until you get good at it.
I've failed these 8 paths. Okay, let's try the 9th path. And eventually you get to a path that works.
I've grown up with like my mom, my 2 sisters, and I always wanted to find the right person, but I was just kept looking in the wrong places.
So what's been different about Emma? Podcast wrapped up. Don't leave me hanging, bro. We're feeling a bit cracked up. I gave this man the beast fuel.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. The beta-alanine in my face.
He's like, there's not too much beta-alanine in there. There's a lot. And I'm realizing that I didn't introduce Josh formally. You'll have to see the podcast to get this man's full story. But essentially, 35 years old, 1 year older than me. He runs a multi-million-dollar agency that helps fitness influencers scale their businesses.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
Let's get this fucking workout.
I'm ready to go, bro. That pre-workout, you gotta get some of that pre-workout. Trust me.
That would have been a good plug, bro, but it's sold out.
Ah, fuck. I bought it all.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, tons of blood and gold. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force of party. And if you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective.
All right, Josh, I'm gonna test you, and I'll be honest, I kind of expect you to fail this test. What do we say after a training session?
Why would you put me on the spot like this? There's many things are running through my head right now.
What do we say after a workout, bro?
Gains, bro.
Workout complete. So I'm curious, bro, because a lot of guys watching the channel, they're trying to build a personal brand so that they can, meet hotter girls, but also so that they can hopefully build a business and make money off it in the long run. And you've helped thousands of guys do this. So I'm curious, what is something that guys fuck up at the beginning and it screws up their progress?
Bro, obviously we've covered a step-by-step thing within the podcast, but if you're just starting out, you're probably going to be following a lot of people who are very established in the space and probably try and replicate their content. But you've got to realize that's their content and they've been in the game a long time. So you need to work out what works for you and be honest with yourself. You are a beginner. People love to hear about the journey. People love to see the come up. So let them watch where you are now and grow. Stop trying to do how-to guides when you haven't fucking done it yet. It might feel unnatural, but it's going to be the best way to get the best engagement and the most trust out of your audience. So then you can convert them into potential paying customers.
Yeah, man, if you look at my old content, it's maybe a bit cringy at the beginning, but it's an honest representation of who I was at that time. And I think
it was authentic. Showing
that, and then a lot of you having seen the progress from that to here, like that's the only fucking reason you give a shit about what I say.
When you need my when you need my
Do y'all recognize this? Y'all recognize this beautiful custom-built villa behind us here?
That we lived in for 2 months.
We left something with the previous owners by accident. Our wedding book that like all our friends and family had signed, so we had to stop by. So they actually had us come in the house, and walking through the inside and the outside, it's so strange because we designed this and like walked it every day while it was being built for 16 months. And you're actually wrong. We lived there for 4 months instead of 2 months. But I had envisioned this, like the future of our life, the next 5 to 10 years in there, and it's beautiful.
Well, it's all our furniture. That's the weird part for me, is you're walking in, it's like everything I designed, all our furniture, our couches, like our chairs. Like, it's weird. Like, obviously they added a few touches here and there, but like, yeah, I agree. Like, this is supposed to be our forever home, so seeing other people's stuff in it is just very weird.
Dope house for sure, man. It's like we built it so somebody else could enjoy it. Also, we got the book, and something that's really funny is if you look at the date here, it says we got married on January 7th. We did not get married on January 7th. In Spain, when they do the date, they put the day and then the month, which is the opposite of the States. So when Julia had this made, instead of saying October 10th, it says January 7th.
I fucked up.
And now we're heading, I'm hyped up right now, man. We're heading to do the Beast Nation European events. We got a bunch of guys here waiting on the beach. Let's get it. Ah! Fucking go.
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If your enemies are road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, lots of blood and gold. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really listen until they feel the force of blood. And if you start breaking that
Fred showed up, won the first 2 challenges, and the man's wearing jean shorts, trashing everybody.
I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way,
So for the third challenge, I'm a different color skin now, but aside from my brown skin, the third challenge was a soccer game. The finalists are now here with doing a penalty shootout. The goalie can also win. If George over here saves more than half the shots, he actually steals it, and he becomes the winner. They're all winning cash prizes, as well as special status inside of Beast Nation. Let's go. And the winner is George.
Cheers, man. How's my goalie skills?
Beast level.
Yeah, stay beastly, guys.
After a long day of competition, we had an epic dinner on the beach, fresh fish, some cervezas, and then the next morning, we met up for a big lift with all of the Beast Nation guys. Rob even came through with that signature Irish energy to get him hyped up. And honestly, bro, watching these clips back, it just makes me so proud that we've been able to build this tribe of men who are all just pushing each other to keep leveling up.
Games, bro! Workout complete.
I'm here when you need my back. I'm here when you need my back.
So this right here, it's called Azure Beach Club, and this is our favorite venue, probably in all of Marbella,
Yes, we love it.
which means it might be our favorite venue in the entire world because Marbella has the best venues in the entire world. The sushi here,
It's on another level.
it's the GOAT of sushi, which I know is a big claim to make. Unfortunately today, Julia is not going to be able to partake because of el bebé, que viene en 3 meses. So Julia, tell them the commitments that we made to ourselves when we got off the plane here in Marbella.
That we were not allowed to look up or go visit any potential places to live, like villas.
See, this time we're coming back to Marbella with the piece of knowledge that we didn't have before. And that is that Marbella, for us, is the perfect place to live. And we knew that ahead of time, so we created this structural rule for ourselves so we didn't end up half the vacation touring villas and convincing ourselves to move back here.
Even though I want to.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be enough. But then we got here, and Julie's crying in the car ride, literally when we get out the airport. After a few days here, it's a funny thing to say, but like our relationship was a bit closer here.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that our relationship is like shit in Texas.
No.
Because it's not.
I just think it's more routined in Texas. Like, you know what you're getting. It's not as exciting as here, trying all new venues and things like that.
Yeah, the US has this convenience factor that's unparalleled, and that's why it's the best for business. It's the most efficient place to be. But here you're forced to get out of your routine. You come here on a, what is it? It's like Wednesday afternoon or some shit.
You don't even know what day it is when you're here.
And on top of that all, it just feels like we're back home now because we have our spots. Last night we went to our Thai massage spot, then we went to our Indian restaurant, the best Indian food we ever had. And it makes it that much easier to envision ourselves coming back and living here again. That being said, there's a saying that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different results. And look, if we moved back here, it's not like in the past we kind of thought about moving to Marbella. Bro, we fucking moved here. We moved our dogs here. We got Julia's Spanish residency. We built a villa here.
We did it. Like, we moved here.
If we came back and I finagled some weird logic in my head and got all emotional and moved back, I know where it would end. It would end with the same results, that the first 6 to 12 months would be amazing. And then I'd start to get grinded down because the time change is different. I work with everyone who's on the American hour. So at night when I'm trying to go to bed here, I have to keep answering emails and shit. The tax situation is a bit inconvenient. It's a distraction. And as much as I'd like to tell Julia, babe, we're moving back, because Julia doesn't have to deal with these things. This is on me, and this is on the man and the business.
I understand it, but, you know, I want to be here.
So all that being said, Julia, sunglasses back on. When I'm filming, I like to alternate between sunglasses on and off. All that being said, what we're basically saying is, look, we're moving back to Marbella, but not anytime soon, man. It's kind of like we've changed the mindset, and now it's this really nice thing to look forward to in the long-term future. You know, Julia's got to pump this kid out, pump another 1 or 2 kids out after that. So we have the nice stability in Texas right now. Obviously, we have a beautiful house there. We have
And
a good
great life.
Yeah, we have a great life there. We're not complaining. No, our life is amazing there. So we can do that, rely on that stability to grow the businesses in these crucial years for the next, I don't know, man, the next 5 to 10 years. But we have this really like bright future to look forward to, where at some point we've found the perfect place for us to retire and hopefully come here, you know, even before we retire, to transition to retirements. And
it's exciting. That's an exciting thing to look forward to.
now, one really awful part about Marbella is that I drink some alcohol here. In the States, I never feel that tempted, but like, bro, when you're at this spot and they can serve you a spicy margarita. Ooh, I was about to say, I'm always disappointed it's not spicy enough. That's a 10 out of 10 spicy margarita. How can you turn this down, bro? All right, the sushi is here. We got a spicy tuna roll that looks amazing, a shrimp tempura that Julia is able to eat. Also some chicken club sandwiches and some sweet potato fries. Now I'm a bit concerned because they changed up their sushi offerings on the menu. This is something different, but let's see. I mean, that's still a 9 out of 10, but the dragon roll they used to have,
10 out of 10.
Rest in peace to the Go to Sushi, man. Good morning, bro. The time has come. As you can tell by these 6 sunglasses I'm wearing right now, it is time for my comeback on the paddle courts. But first, I got some big news for y'all, because in Monday, which is what, 4 days from now, the new Edge Lifestyle collection goes live, and that is going to give you some huge level ups for your fall wardrobe. Our brand new Shadow Tee will be dropping in 4 colorways. It's built from a premium textured fabric that gives it an elevated look above other t-shirts. And the classic fit is just perfect for nights out. We're also bringing back our light blue denim jeans that sold out in minutes last time, featuring a classic fit, not too baggy, not too tight. These are also restocking in the black colorway. And we're also restocking our best-selling essential tee that makes you look jacked, and our best-selling movement joggers. These are my go-to everyday pants, just insanely versatile. Because you're watching my video, I'm gonna hook it up. If you click that first link in the description, you can get early access to shop the drop before anyone else. The Shadow Tee, the light blue jeans, those are a limited release. They're gonna sell out quick. So click that link and get your ass in there. Now it's time for me to go whoop some ass on the paddle court. All right, the squad for the day. We got my primo, Paco, from Marbella here. We lost the first set. We got Mick back in the mix.
We won the first. We won the second.
We won the second set, and for the third set, we're switching it up. It's me and my friend over here. You're from Germany, right?
Yeah, Germany.
Marcel,
Hey, what's
from Germany. We're going to win this, yeah?
Oh, for sure.
An easy one, I think. So my paddle game was definitely a bit rusty, but I did my best. Here you can see Mick just smashing us into the corner, then carefully placing it with a nice touch. Here I'm serving Paco. He tries to lob me. I play it down the middle. Mick comes at me. I play him into the back corner. He lobs me. And take a look at this beautiful ball down the middle. I still got a little something, bro. Here, Mick is serving Marcel. Marcel lobs it. Paco's gonna play this one off the back. Marcel is also a beast, man. Marcel and Mick are both just beasts. You can see Mick hits Marcel to win the points on that one. He was pissed off. Here you go, smashing him down the middle. Mick couldn't handle my ball there. And on this last point, take a look at this one. Trying to lob Paco, not too good. Marcel lobs Paco nicely. Paco hits it back up, and Marcel, done.
You didn't win. What are you talking about?
So me and Marcel took home the victory.
No, you didn't.
We lost the first set, we won the second set.
Yeah, the second set was 3-2.
But easy, no?
How do you say easy in German?
Leicht.
Leicht.
Wir haben die,
Leicht work.
Wir haben die leicht auseinandergenommen.
Pop! The post-workout, we got the old Spanish breakfast combination of a protein shake and this bad man right here. Pan de chocolate. Chocolate bread.
That's what I was gonna say, pan chocolate. I know how to say that in Spanish.
It's easy after I say it. Tonight, we're about to meet up with some very good friends for a very good dinner. And it has been hectic, bro. Like between Rob and Linda's wedding, meeting up with friends. I've done like 3 podcasts, filming multiple vlogs. We got the Beast Nation event.
It feels like everybody and their mom is here in Marbella.
I don't know what's going on, man. The whole world is in Marbella. Take a look at this outfit for the night, though. This is that shadow tee that's dropping on Monday. I've been wearing it with jeans a lot in the promo content, but as you can see here, you can dress it up also with the casual chinos. These are dropping next month. You're gonna have to stay tuned for those, but the fit on this thing,
Woo!
it just has that clean fit, bro. Julia.
You look sexy. That's the word. That's the outfit of Marbella, looking sexy.
Pregnant wifey, still slaying, still killing it.
You know, I feel like sometimes when you look from the front, you're like, is she pregnant? And then you see from the side and you're like, oh, frick, she's pregnant.
Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Lipset.
Guy, there we go.
The newlyweds.
Gotta get used to that now.
I know, right?
So tell me, how has life changed since being married the past, 72 hours?
Yeah, about that. So, look, me and Linda have been together a long time, so it's not too different. But it is like a good, warm feeling, and I have like a sense of a little bit more responsibility now as well, you know?
Father Lipset coming next.
Yeah, exactly. Rob Lipset the 5th. Everyone in my family, all the men are called Rob.
That's interesting. I thought the Dutch were usually on time.
I know. We are used to this lifestyle. It's good, bro. Well, we did a nice podcast today, man.
And this guy's already on the Spanish time.
Yeah, man. We're like, late 20 minutes?
Like 30,
I'm not used
30
to this,
40
like,
minutes later.
yeah.
So we're getting started with a margarita pizza here. And I've never had this before. The restaurant literally, they didn't even cut it. They gave us the damn thing to cut the pizza.
It looks super good.
It's interactive.
It's an interactive experience. So we got a very special dish right here. They call this an intricate steak. My man Rob.
We got the entrecôte steak.
I got the entrecote steak.
I got the entrecote.
I didn't get the entrecote. And I got chicken.
The whole squad got the intricate, and it is looking just about perfectly cooked.
It looks amazing.
Looks unreal.
That's a 9.5 out of 10.
That is honestly the best steak in Marbella that I've had.
10 out of 10?
10. Where's the 10?
Mariah, what you think?
It's actually unreal. Yeah.
It's so good.
9.5, for sure.
See, sometimes people are afraid to give
maybe
it a 10.
it should be a 10.
You know,
but,
it's come on. Yeah, you gotta give it a 10.
Yeah, I'm in heaven, actually. Like, my mouth's in heaven. It's 10.
These guys will give a 10 to anything. 9.5.
Okay.
I'll show you a 10 in Austin, Texas.
Okay, yeah.
I'll show you a 10 in Texas.
That's true. That's
Which
true.
one?
And just like that, it is our final evening here in Marbella. It's going to be quite difficult to get on the plane tomorrow and say goodbye to this place. I mean, look at this, bro. Literally everywhere you look is like a picture-perfect garden. And guess what? The podcast I recorded with Joss is now live. Inside that, we get deep into what we would do if we were starting from scratch on social media, on Instagram and YouTube, the exact tactics he used to get up to 1 million on Instagram. We also get into his dating life and business, but honestly, it's a must watch for anyone who's trying to grow a following with their content in 2024. You can click there to watch that now. And that being said, I will talk to you in the next video. If I don't, I will be mad, bro. Stay beastly.